be your response?
Like you said, you're okay. I wouldn't like. Can you explain it better? Like, can you reiterate?
It's just like an early. Yeah, so I'm saying that I can invoke type B moral error theory to say that discuss the imperatives, the moral imperatives of abortion being true or false, or morally permissible or morally impermissible. That'll be trivial in the fact that I hold that all moral propositions are just systematically false. Or I can invoke a type A first, right? And I can say,
what's the argument for that? Why can't you invoke that?
I said I can be a moral error theorist. What will be your response, retard?
I'm not really sure why you threw that straight in, but
what?
You said you can't.
So what's going to be the problem with moral error theory?
You said you can be a moral error theorist. I just don't see.
Yeah, I'm saying what would be the. I'm saying what would be the problem with someone invoking moral error theory? So what would the response would be if you're talking about these moral imperatives, right? Like, what's going to be a contradiction with someone holding that these imperatives of abortion being morally permissible or impermissible?
I just don't understand. Like, what position are you playing on, like, for abortion?
Yeah, I'm saying someone could be a moral error theorist. Now, what would be your response to moral error theory, bro?
Which is just like saying that all propositions could be false, or like all.
No. Like, what does that say? I'm saying that the moral propositions, abortion is morally right, or abortion is wrong, or abortion is morally permissible or impermissible, are going to be systematically false because the presupposed objective moral.
Is that not what the fuck I just said?
No, because you said all propositions that's distinct from moral propositions.
Okay. All I'm saying it within this context. Like, you use context clues.
Yeah, within this context is discussing moral imperatives. Is that not?
Why would I be talking about all propositions within this context?
I didn't say all propositions.
You just said I said all propositions. Yeah, I also said moral propositions.
Okay, so if you're saying moral propositions, good. Now, what would be your response to moral error theory?
Okay, I still don't hear an argument for it. Like, how could they?
I don't need to give an argument for it. I'm asking you, what would be the contradiction?
Okay, if there's no argument or basis for it, then I'm just not going to take it to have any.
I don't need to provide. Look. So it'll be more explained virtuous and contrary hypotheses. You'd be presupposing objective moral facts exist. You'd be presupposing objective moral facts exist. I'm asking you, what would be the contradiction of someone taking that view? That's on you.
Wait. Why would I be falling under that presupposition?
Why would
I could just deny both.
Because someone. Hold on, I'm not saying you would follow under the presupposition. I'm saying that someone can hold that moral propositions, maybe abortion is right or wrong, could be trivial. Would be the contradiction with that?
Yeah, I agree. I'm a moral constructivist.
Wait, you think moral constructivist is going to be compatible with moral error theory?
No, I think they have a similar property, but in the definition that you gave, which is like,
what would be similar properties?
Yeah, the similar properties.
Why would the definition be? Why would the definition I gave you retarded?
I'm trying to explain it.
Type B moral error theory just holds that all moral propositions are systematically false, and type A moral error theory will hold that there's a systematic error within the schema.
So what I was saying prior, you cannot, like, what the fuck? How are you gonna ask me a question and then expect me not to respond?
Why would the moral
fucking tangent? But like I was saying, right? In relativity, that there is no, like, there's no objective or subjective morality. There's no, like, real good or bad, right? It's just how society constructs it, right? So if that's to be the case, I do think that I do have a similar property to that virtue.
To that virtue. So I can invoke a type A. Well, it wouldn't be similar if I'm invoking a type A moral error thesis, because type A would say there's a contradiction in the conceptual schema, right? A relativist wouldn't say that.
No, I don't care for any of that. Get into the subject. Holy shit! You keep on trying to explain
there's no reply there.
Yeah, you keep on trying to, like, throw me off with, like, a whole bunch of rhetorical, unnecessary.
I'm not being rhetorical. I was explaining the view for type A conceptual error theory.
You're not being rhetorical.
Sorry, no, moral error theory.
Like, the implications of what you're saying, it just seems like you're being rhetorical. Like, you can see.
Yeah. So type A. Okay, I'll respond to what you said about the dumb constructivist point. Type A moral error theorists will say that there's a contradiction within the conceptual schema when we're discussing the moral propositions, but a relativist, like your view, wouldn't be.
Wait. Can you repeat what you just said? You said a type A is what?
Okay, I said a type A moral error theorist will be holding that there's a contradiction within the conceptual schema that wouldn't be similar to a relativist.
A schema is what?
The conceptual analysis, the schema of when we discuss the truth condition of moral.
What's the conceptual error?
The conceptual error is that given the byproduct of holding that moral propositions are true fact, there would be a contradiction. Now, how would a moral relativist be similar?
Wait, given the byproduct, what's the P if not P?
Given the do you know what a conceptual contradiction is? Do you think it's the same thing as a logical contradiction?
I view it. I think that's just a synonym for logical contradiction.
Yeah, what's going to be the argument for that?
The argument that it's a synonym for logical contradiction.
Yeah, why would a conceptual? Wait, this is like a very bad category error.
No,
right?
When we say concepts, we're just in reference for starter ideas. You can't have starter ideas absent logic. So I think it's just going to be like another. Like,
so how to say
I think it's just gonna be, I think you're just trying to be rhetorical again. It's just gonna be another thing for
what?
Logical contradiction.
I'm trying to be rhetorical again, and that's a better view for it being a logical contradiction. How is that any of this?
No, that wasn't my explanation for what a logical contradiction being a synonym for.
Yeah, why would it be a synonym?
A conceptual contradiction.
You just said because
that was my explanation. I'll just.
Do you know what the conceptual schema? What is the conceptual schema?
Argumentation, which makes no sense.
Yeah. So the core thesis here, when we analyze the moral concepts like ought, wrong, and good, right? They're embedded in under that thesis, type A, there would be impossible or contradictory features.
Hold on.
So therefore, even before considering metaphysics,
I was coughing.
morality fails conceptually.
Repeat what you said. I was coughing. I didn't hear you.
You said what?
Repeat what you said. I was coughing. I didn't hear you. You said I was at the part where you said oughts and then
oughts.
You said oughts. I know what oughts mean. Like what's after that?
You don't know what oughts or goods means?
I said I know what oughts mean. I know what oughts mean, dumbass.
Yeah.
I asked what's after that?
Is this guy like? This guy's so.
What did you say?
Yeah. So
after
we
that?
saw. Yeah. When we say oughts for good, right? Because I'll just clarify again because you're not listening because you have to cough, right? Because you're getting beat on. And it's really bad for you. When we analyze moral concepts like oughts, wrong, or good, they're embedded. Yeah, that's not what I said. But when we have like ought, wrongs, and good, they're embedded.
What does my immune system have to do with this?
So even before considering metaphysics, they would say morality fails conceptually. Now, your point earlier is that a moral relativist will be compatible with that thesis, which I want an argument for. Even if you hold that there's going to be intersubjectivity about morality, it doesn't discuss the contradiction. That's not what I said. You said no, you did. It's not recording. You said a moral relativist will be similar or have similar properties to type A moral errors.
I can tell you what I said prior, so you're not lost.
Yeah, I'm not lost. It's not recording.
Yeah, you are lost. If you just need me to reiterate what I said prior, just ask.
Yeah,
like I'm here.
Just like this low tier smoothie.
Okay.
Reiterate.
Okay.
You so what's going to be the contradiction? What's going to be the contradiction to someone taking account of moral error?
Yo, they need to reorder these high tiers, bro. Like holy shit. Like what the?
Reiterate these high tiers. That wasn't very
reorder.
Reorder.
You're on PC. You still can't hear.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so can you respond to what I just said?
Yeah. So I'm not gonna give a response to what you said because it was automatically like I found out what I.
Why did you say it 3 times when you said I'm? But anyways, are you gonna respond to the argument? This is like really bad for you.
Your argument is
we conclude.
What I said prior was that moral constructivism also has
conceptualism.
I said moral constructivism.
Conceptivism.
Is this your rhetoric? You're just gonna try to find every single blender within my speech?
No, I'm sorry, because you're mumbling.
Yeah, that makes you look so smart. Holy shit! Oh my god.
Right. So, do you think that moral? Obviously, you already told me this. You said it'll be similar to type A moral error theory, but a moral error theory would hold there's a conceptual contradiction within the schema when discussing the truth conditions. But moral conventionalism, because you said it incorrectly as fuck, is determined by social agreement and convention. That's what you said earlier on the break. So, how would these be compatible?
I'm not debating that guy anymore.
Yeah, low tier. How would these two very distinct theses be similar? This is like so bad for you. Like this is fucking embarrassing. So for the sake of the recording, there's gonna be no argument as to why someone can't just take an account of moral error theory or any types of moral error theory to say that when you discuss the moral imperatives, it'll be trivial and there'll be a systematic error. He confused me saying moral propositions wouldn't be truth after saying that all propositions wouldn't be truth. Fucking low tier blunder retard. He didn't give an argument as to why moral conventionalism, which he said incorrectly 5 fucking times, which is a view that morals are based on shared beliefs or norms, would be similar to type A moral error theory because there's a fucking very huge distinction. If this is the case, there's going to be a distinction between the conceptual schema for both these views. Then it's just going to be the case they're not going to be similar fucking views, you dumb fuck retard. We can conclude.
This nigga getting heated because I'm not debating.